Welcome to you all to Manchester City against Liverpool. Just saying that gives you a bit of a tingle down the spine. Two really good sides. Alan Smith, I'm sure, feeling that tingle as well as me, Martin Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a big build-up to this match. Lots been said in the media, one or two barbed comments, so maybe we'll get a feisty clash out there.
Number 30, Nicholas Otamendi.
A couple of exceptional talents in a really good game that we might be focusing on.
Well, we've earmarked these two because they have been in fantastic form this season. It's been a pleasure to watch them.
Manchester City's lineup today. Nicholas Otamendi plays with Vincent Kompany in central defence. Kevin De Bruyne plays alongside Fernandinho in the middle of the park. Sergio Aguero is the sole striker.
Leroy Sané.
This is the Liverpool side. Virgil van Dijk plays with Dan Lovren as the centre-backs. Mohamed Salah plays with Sadio Mane out wide. And at the point of attack, just one lone striker. Well, this stadium has seen of some of the best football that the Premier League has seen in the 17-18 season, when Manchester City set all sorts of records in winning a league title.
Yeah, they've been spoilt, these football supporters. Funnily enough though, Martin, I'm not sure that the fans have taken to the Etihad in the way that they loved Main Road all those years ago.
Now Sadio Mane. They can attack here from this wide position, Liverpool. That's a wonderful tackle. Here's Walker. Break quickly when they get possession. Now De Bruyne. De Bruyne spotting the through pass. Leroy Sané. So now a goal kick to come. Fabinho. And in he goes with the tackle. Fernandinho. Nothing wrong with that tackle. In fact, it was a terrific effort. Slipped through. Played in the clear. Definitely haven't cleared the danger yet. Van Dijk. Lovren. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Here's Walker. He's cut that out well read. They've lost the ball and a counter-attack could be there. Break still on. Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. This could be a chance. Good defensive clearance there. Henderson. A chance to break away now on the counter. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Leroy Sané. Aguero steered through. Mahrez. And he scored! This is high-class taking of a goal chance.
He's got so much subtlety to his game. Always produces when the pressure's on.
Manchester City are in the lead.
For Manchester City.
Henderson.
26.
Now Sadio Mane. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. It's a good crosser normally, but that's not a good cross. Goal kick. Well, that will mean a corner coming up now. He's put in the corner. Goalkeeper. It's his ball. Well, in the last 10 years or so, few clubs in England have had such a change as Manchester City, being very much their second best in their own, on their own patch to United. They're suddenly striving to be the best in the world.
Yeah, the noisy neighbours, as Alex Ferguson called them, are definitely here to stay with that incredible financial backing.
Fabinho. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. They're going to have to restart with a throw. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. He's got it away, and that's what you have to do. Mohamed Salah. Now this is an interesting attack. It's not a cross that's caused the defence any problems, and certainly not the goalkeeper. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Now Sadio Mane. Kyle Walker.
The
Well,
fourth
there'll be
official has
2 added
indicated
minutes.
there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Spaced across the ball now. Well, it is a chance to relieve some of the pressure here by simply having the ball. That's half-time at 1-0. And here we go with the start of the second half. Roberto Firmino, building steadily here, keeping possession. It's a good cross, only partially cleared. That's a decent header, but not quite good enough.
Well, they've got to get tighter to him because he's a really good header of the ball. He showed it there.
I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Yeah, I thought he looked lively in that first half. Really sharp and obviously got the goal. Another 45 of that and he'll be well pleased.
Salah now. Vincent Kompany. Fernandinho. Here's Walker. Vincent Kompany. Silva. Substitution for Liverpool. He's cut it out. Mohamed Salah going forward well. Not really away from the threat here. Jordan Henderson. 1-2, shots on here. Henderson with an easy save. It's definitely a foul. Where was it? Been given outside the penalty area. They decided to make a change. And being behind, you can understand that.
Well, I think he's going to go for goal. Why not? Great chance to...
And a crack! Goal! Liverpool are level.
It had been coming, the tide had turned.
How about that for a goal?
Well, the coach of this team always works hard on the training ground on these set pieces, and it's paid off there.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now.
Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah. Fabinho. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. They're still going to... And he could get away here. Oh, nowhere near. No,
It's cued, that one. It's cued it badly.
Number 14, Jordan Henderson, to be replaced by number 7, James Moore.
Two new players ready to come on. Otamendi. Sane. Not a good challenge by the defender. Excellent challenge. Mohamed Salah. Throw in for Liverpool. Liverpool are going to make an alteration to their lineup from the bench. Lovren. Milner. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Bit of space to go forward in, to put them in front. Well, they managed to dig themselves out of a pretty deep hole then. It was a great chance, I thought, but they're safe again. No nonsense defending from him. Milner. Strong challenge. Manchester City push on now in a wide area. Well, it's overhit, isn't it? And it's the goalkeeper's ball. It's a very good interception. We've got 10 minutes left on the clock. Sane. Here's Aguero. And the assistant signals for the throw. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Bernardo Silva. Now Gundogan. Cleared away, well away from goal. Now Sadio Mane. Few possibilities for Liverpool in this attack. Sane. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Guiding it through. In on the goalkeeper. Oh, there it is! It's the goal that they thoroughly deserve. You wondered whether they would get it. They're in front now, which is where they really should be. Far, far the better side throughout the game. Well, we were about to describe the final moments here as a draw, but we've got a winner now, a fantastic late goal.
Well, you have to think that it is a winner as well, Martin. Very little time now for the opposition to come back.
Well, a very exciting climax to an exciting game. This could be the decider.
Well, it could be at this stage of the match. There doesn't seem much.
It's a silly tackle, really.
Indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Shown the player a yellow card.
The player's just got to be careful now.
Quick-witted, quick in his movement too to intercept there. There's only a minute to go. Milner. And that's a win confirmed for Liverpool. Well, that's it. The dust is settling now, Alan, and beaten by this team as well.
Yeah, they probably weren't at the best. Well, they certainly weren't at the best today, and they'll be feeling disappointed to lose out to their rivals in this manner.
It was absolutely extraordinary, exceptional, elegant, excellent.
And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid.
You win your home games and don't lose your away games. You've got a good...
Look at Modric plays with Toni Kroos in the centre of the park. And leading the line today is Karim Benzema. Based on recent seasons, Lee, you would think Real Madrid would expect to be going all the way to the final. But they never seem to take the group stage for granted.
No, they don't, Derek. You've got to go through this group stage in order to get to the latter stage of the competition and then win it. They expect to win it. That's the sort of football club they are. There's nothing really I don't like about this team. Everything about them. None more so than...
David Alaba plays with Jerome Boateng in central defence. Thomas Müller starts with Serge Gnabry on the flanks. And leading the attack today is the lethal Robert Lewandowski. Now Casemiro. He's got space. Great quick look. Modric. Bale. And progress made with the ball at his feet by Bale. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Benzema, who's played at such a high level in an attacking sense for so long. What do you anticipate seeing from him here, Lee?
Well, his ability on the ball is second to none.
Well, he didn't miss by all that much with the header, just a little bit off target. Here's Ramos. It's with Vinicius Junior. Kroos. Benzema. Oh, a nice whipping pass. Bale. Bale! A brisk start and a quick goal.
Well, the manager would have said, keep it tight at the back and see if we can nick an early goal. And he certainly have done. Well, we'll see this again, and it's inches from going wide. He doesn't hit the post, it goes in. Keeper is distraught.
So underway again with Real Madrid in front. Pavard. This is Müller. Isn't going to end up being productive for them. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Easy peasy for the goalkeeper. Given away by Real Madrid. Excellent ball over the top. Gnabry. Happy to take on the shot. And a pretty straightforward stop for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, weak shot, straight at him, no problem for the goalie.
It needs an accurate cross. Well, a sloppy clearance. What can the opposition do with this? Can he get them level? And he's fired it against the post. There's a slide rule pass. And he could cash in. Benzema! And the goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, sometimes being at the right place at the right time gets you a goal. On this occasion, it's a simple goal from his point of view.
Let's have another view of that goal. It's going their way, 2-0. Leon Goretzka. Pavard with it. Lewandowski. Well, he's outplayed and outthought him. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. A good and fair challenge. Might really be able to trouble them here. It's a cross towards the near post. Keeper didn't quite do enough. You've got to say the angle was always against him, Lee.
Well, he can't score from there, can he? He should be picking a teammate out. Well, as you can see, Real Madrid haven't had too much of the ball, but to their credit, they've been absolutely blistering on the counter-attack. They just sit back, hit you on the break, and it's really working for this team.
Leon Goretzka. Müller distributing magnificently. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Well, Robert Lewandowski hasn't quite brought the influence to bear on the proceedings that we thought he would, Lee.
Yeah, well, the stats don't lie. Not enough has been done by the team, and he has to take some of the blame for that. Too easy to mark would suggest to me he needs to run around a little bit more. It's not rocket science, Derek.
Promising sequence. Benzema. Can he put it away? And that is defending of the highest order. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Gnabry with it. Well, the tackle, vivacious from Varane. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Serge Gnabry. Thiago. Gnabry with it. Lewandowski. And dispossessed. Müller. Read it magnificently and intercepted. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, if he plays like that in the second half, we're in for a real treat. He's scored, he's direct, creative, and he unnerves defenders.
And Pavard on the ball. He's given us away. The ball with Luka Modric. And very deftly cut out. Kimmich. Serge Gnabry. Lewandowski. Genuinely thought they might cash in on that occasion, but haven't been able to do so. Here's Carvajal. Half an hour remaining then. Karim Benzema. Good looking ball, there could be a chance now. Is it going to be? Oh, stellar defensive work to get back and win possession. Goretzka. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Boateng. Pavard with it. Here is Joshua Kimmich. Here is Thiago. Leon Goretzka. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Vinicius Junior. I think everyone knew that was foul play, and the referee left with little choice but to award the free kick. And the offence sufficiently sinister to warrant a yellow card.
Yes, agree with that one, Derek. He's got to be careful now.
Well, the clearance half-hearted. Isco has it. Marcelo running with the ball confidently. He has plenty of support. Course. Here's Modric. This might prove fruitful. It was going to take an audacious effort to beat the goalkeeper from there. Here is Joshua Kimmich. Lewandowski now. And Bayern, the recipients of the free kick here. And Bayern will change personnel now. Not really the ideal clearance. Quite simply, not clinical enough with the header, Lee.
Well, headers are always difficult. It's all about timing, and he got the timing completely wrong there.
Only 10 minutes remaining here. Here's Carvajal. Toni Kroos. In possession, Marcelo. Benzema. And threading it forward. Might be able to get in behind the defence. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Isco. Will it be? Well, it's a procession of goals. And surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Absolutely dominant.
Well, here it is again. You're trained from a young age to get in those sort of positions, and never in any real doubt he finished that. Cool and composed.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. On the ball with Alphonso Davies. Davis. Goretzka. Lewandowski. What's he going to do here? Müller. Well, great read there to intercept. Cleared away comprehensively. It's a substitution for Bayern. Now it's with Boateng. Thomas Müller. And space for the cross. Oh, first-rate block by Ramos. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. And there is the full-time whistle. Real Madrid pick up all 3 points in this, their opening match in the Champions League.
Well, it's everything you want from the start of match one. Good, strong start.
This is where every top-level footballer wants to be after a long season. The Champions League final, only 2 teams left in the battle for Europe's Premier Club competition. My name's Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary on this final tonight by Lee Dixon. So here is the lineup. And they are a team, Lee, known for their aggressive high pressing.
Well, absolutely. That takes a lot of hard work, a lot of organisation. Force the opposition to make early passes.
And this is it, the final of the UEFA Champions League. It's where everyone wants to be. Only 2 sides can accomplish that feat. And Lee, it's going to be fascinating to see what happens tonight.
Well, it is. It's the big part here. It will be after the game. But as players, it's very difficult to try and stay in the moment and not get carried away. And that's the job of the senior players in the dressing room, but also the coach. Look around your team, see the calm ones, have a word with them, get them to pass the message on, stick to the game plan, go out and win the game.
This is what we expect from the Blaugrana. Marc-André ter Stegen in goal. Piqué starts alongside Clément Lenglet in the centre of defence. And up front, Lionel Messi is the main striker. Messi. A goal for Barcelona. The Blaugrana out in front in the Champions League final.
So how important will that be for Barcelona to get their noses in front? That remains to be seen. Well, look at this again. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. And from that sort of range, there's only one winner.
Underway again with Barcelona in the lead. Cuadrado. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely cut out. Well, they might be onto something. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. Rabiot. Bentancur with it. Ronaldo. Chiesa. On to Ronaldo. Morata. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Pedri. Rabiot. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Well, he was under a bit of pressure, but he'll feel he should have done a bit better with the header. Longley. Serginho Dest. Griezmann. Messi. And that's a straightforward stop. Messi. Opportunity it is. A lovely attempt. And still danger here. Well, that's the end of that for now. Really nice ball. In goes the cross, but absolutely no support there. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. And that pass could be troublesome. Given away by Barcelona. And it's Barcelona's turn now. Messi. Giorgio Chiellini, the ball winner. And space for them here on the flank. Options in the centre. Well, he's given it away. Takes the shot. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky. Well, as you can see, Barca haven't had too much of the ball, but to their credit, they've been absolutely blistering on the counter-attack. They just sit back, hit you on the break, and it's really working for this team.
Danilo. And fed forwards. Making sure nothing came of it. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Into the box it goes. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. And there's the whistle. Half-time it is. A radiant Champions League final. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Sergio Busquets. Serginho Dest. De Jong. And here's Dembele. Opportunity. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans. The trophy coming their way, surely.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through, and that eventually leads to what amounts to a simple task of rounding the goalkeeper. 2v1, there's only one winner.
It's going their way, 2-0. Federico Chiesa. Oh, in with a chance. And still an opportunity. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. Well, far from textbook defending. Chances on. Oh, he's given it. The referee says penalty. And an opportunity for them to pull one back here. Well, not deemed to be a bookable offence, but still it probably entered the referee's mind. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And there it is! Perfectly executed!
Well, here's the replay. It's the perfect penalty. Keeper's gone the right way, but 3 goals wouldn't stop that one up there.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. And the emphasis is on creativity. An attack full of promise. De Jong. And here's Dembele. And an astute piece of defending. Alexandro. Federico Chiesa. In the right place to cut out the pass. An incisive pass. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. So a personnel change then. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Coutinho, now Messi. Oh, surely. Messi! That is goalkeeping of the highest order and of the bravest order as well.
Well, it's not all about tipping balls over the bar and round the post. It's about being brave and diving at players' feet.
Well, advantage with them. Referee says play on. Cristiano Ronaldo. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Jordi Alba. He's passed it to Griezmann over the top there. Chance to cross. A deft clearance. With their noses in front in the second half. What will be the thinking in the camp, Lee Dixon?
Barcelona players have to stay focused on not making any mistakes in order to protect this slender lead. If a bit of magic from the opposition gets them back in it, there's little you can do about that.
Showing a real desire to win it back. Griezmann. Griezmann just away from the touchline. A wonderful intervention. I just missed that little bit of attacking spark. Goalkeeper's ball. Inside the final 5 minutes now. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Lionel Messi. Well, wasteful from the Blaugrana. Forward they go, chasing the game. Cuadrado. Arthur! Good defending to prevent the chance. Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising. We have entered the final minute of normal time. And unable to keep possession. And now the wait is over. Barcelona have done it. The Champions League trophy will return to Catalonia.
Well, magnificent end to a long, long, hard season. Eventually they got their rewards and fully justified.
Well, for one team, it's a story of celebration. For the other, bitter disappointment. But the Barca players will remember this night for the rest of... And we are ready to go just about. Millions of viewers from all around the world are tuning in for the Super Cup decider. My name is Derek Ray, here in the commentary position. I'm joined by Stuart Robson, and with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're inching ever closer to kick-off time. It's Manchester United against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, Derek, this will be interesting. Two of the best teams in Europe come head-to-head here. I think we should be in for a real treat tonight. Let's hope it's a good game.
This is the team Manchester United will go with. David De Gea between the posts. Rafael Varane plays alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. Jadon Sancho plays with Marcus Rashford in the wide positions. And leading the line today is Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Presnel Kimpembe plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Lionel Messi starts with Neymar out wide. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. In the battle for the UEFA Super Cup, they're underway now. Paul Pogba, and making the run to the inside. Well, he's given us away. Possession changing hands. Cristiano Ronaldo. And an astute piece of defending. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. PSG looking dangerous. They've regained possession. Well, they couldn't keep it. Marquinhos. Messi. Messi. Went in strongly to win the ball. Rashford. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And Neymar. Just a matter of thumping it away. A really intense pressure applied. Oh, and the decision is penalty. A big chance for them to take the lead here. Well, some might say he's been fortunate to avoid being shown the card.
Well, I like that from the referee. Just because it's a penalty doesn't mean it's a yellow card. I think he's got it right.
This to make it 1-0. In it goes! Coolly converted!
Well, here it is again. He makes it look so easy. The keeper dives slightly early and he passes it into the other side. Really confident finish.
So back in action, and it's up to United now to be inventive. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. And that ball looks promising. Verratti. Neymar. And he cuts in from the wing. Teammate in support. But a crucial intervention inside the box. Textbook closing down. And now they're on the attack. Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here.
Well, here it is again, and quite clearly that's an own goal. He's a bit unfortunate, really.
Well, an own goal that has left them trailing and flailing. Jadon Sancho. Pogba. Ronaldo. Now this could really lift spirits. Real chance. And a goal from Paul Pogba.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Verratti. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Showing a real desire to win it back. Messi firing it towards goal. And PSG pushing to add to their lead. It'll be a corner. And over it comes. Well, clattered away. A very good tackle. And very deftly cut out. Rashford. Oh, there it is! Unbelievable stuff from 2 down. They're right back in this.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and then the movement and finish just makes it look so easy. That's a really good goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 2-2. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. The first half here comes to an end. And the second half in this UEFA Super Cup tussle is underway here. Hakimi. On to Messi. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper. keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Bruno Fernandes. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Great piece of goalkeeping. It wasn't a bad free kick either. Mbappe. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Defenders need to cover. How can he find someone at the far post? Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Hakimi. And the keeper diving to thwart him. Substitution it is for PSG. Can someone get on the end of this? And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. Fired in by Neymar. Just the clearance that was called for. Not messing around with that clearance. And there to intervene. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Can they keep it going? Well, it petered out. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Great reflex action.
Well, that should... have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Messi. 20 minutes to go. Mbappe. Really good block. And breaking at pace with menace. Pogba. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Attending to his defensive chores. Neymar. Throw-ins given. Here's a change for Manchester United. Scott McTominay. Intelligent threaded pass here. McTominay. Can he put them in front? Brilliant, crisp and clean tackle. Can they survive? In the right place to cut out the pass.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
5 minutes remaining, and level pegging here. Went in strongly, decisively. Manchester United venture forward. Do they have a winning goal in their future? Verratti. Good pass. And a throw-in forthcoming. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Scott McTominay. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Mbappe. Neymar. That is that after 90 minutes. They are level and extra time is coming up. So away they go again, the first period of extra time, and it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it. Messi. Idrissa Gueye. Well, he might be onto something. Well, it was easy on the eye, but the interception was made. Benassi in possession to give them the lead, maybe. Well, from that position, he really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper. Well, the pass not finding its target. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. United might be able to cash in. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, magnificent reaction.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
And delivered by Neymar here. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, just look at this. He's so bright in the box. He's first to the ball and then a decent finish. It's a good bit of play.
Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Cleverly thought out run by Paul Pogba, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. So at the halfway stage in extra time, and 15 more minutes left. And away they go again. Second period of extra time has commenced. He made it look simple, really. Can they hit on the break? Messi. Well, the crossing needs to be a bit better than that. Potential danger. Bruno Fernandes. And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
Yeah, a bit of concern for the bench because they can see the player feeling his hamstring. But at the moment, he's not signalling that he wants to come off.
Cheers, Jeff. He's failed to hold it, Neymar. Bruno Fernandes. Pogba has it. Manchester United know they've got to get on the front foot with time the enemy. That is tackling of the highest order. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And threaded through by Mbappe. Lionel Messi has scored. One of the greatest players there's ever been.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Full-time, most satisfying, a victory in the curtain raiser to the season.
Well, it's certainly a good way to start the season. That's just what they wanted. They played really well today, and it's always great to keep winning trophies.
First piece of silverware, and that is never to be sniffed at, as the players applaud the fans who have been backing them today.
Well, it's great preparation for the season, Derek, and this is always a nice moment, going up to lift any trophy. Great for those fans as well.
Now for the trophy lift. And with friends come around, Stuart?
Well, they've got to enjoy this, Derek, and then get ready for a tough season ahead. They won't be celebrating.